Okay people, if you watched yesterday's video, hopefully it's yesterday's, I haven't tested the internet out in the room yet, you will know that me and Naomi, who is there taking photos of the Benidorm rock, which is over there, are here in Benidorm. And today's video is a little bit different. Now I have tried to explain to her that it's tradition that I go for a full breakfast on my first video every single trip, no matter what. Even in Tokyo I did this. And we was going to film a little bit last night. However, she got me a bit drunk. So we had a little bit of a night on the strip where I'm staying. And yeah, we got a little bit tipsy and had a great night. Met John. Hello John, if you're watching this. We met John, who was a subscriber, who was out on his own, came out with us. And he got me drunk really, let's be honest. And he also beat me at pool a couple of times, which I'm not happy about, so I'll be getting revenge this week. Yeah, you guys will see this on hopefully Tuesday, but possibly Wednesday if the Wi-Fi is a bit rubbish in the hotel. And this one's a little bit of a different one because, I'm not gonna lie, we have just had breakfast in Rika's beach bar there. But we're going for a little wander, so I thought what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take you guys along with me. And we're gonna wander all the way on the front, a little bit of a point of view video this one. So if it's not for you, I understand. We're gonna wander all the way on the front, maybe stop off at a couple of bars, although Naomi does have a flight tonight at about 9:30, 10. So we'll probably definitely stop at some bars. It's too warm to be just walking that whole way. So I'll switch you over to point of view. Come on lass. I'll switch you over to point of view. Come on. And let's wander around. So you've got the Wild Duck Beach Bar here. This is right at the end, opposite end to Old Town. And then you've got the Stag and Pheasant, a proper British style boozer. Oh, British style name. And this is where we had breakfast here. Rika's Beach Bar and Restaurant. I think Naomi took a picture of her, so I'll overlay it on screen for you guys. It was quite nice. Then you've got your Mackey's and your Burger King here, just as you turn up there by the market. Okay, so that's the road up to the pie and mash shop and the market and all that sort of thing. Sorry. And for anyone wondering, this statue, I checked, does have a penis. Holding up traffic there. You got Roman bar there, foods. I mean, I'll be honest, this is not my normal sort of video. This is more Kev, Scotsman in Tenerife sort of walking videos. I'm not trying to steal your job, Kev, don't worry. This is just, well, it's just a nice little walk, and I thought I'd take you guys along with me. So, you've got a beach bar there, Bikini Beach Bar. Now, that's not the most famous beach bar, we'll get to that a bit further on. But it's an absolute lovely day for November. What date is it? So this is Sunday, the 9th of November. What weather this is for November. And of course it's Fiesta week. Like I said, I'll try to get this video out for you on Tuesday. However, if it's later, then I apologise. But there is a big fancy dress party and I'm going to it. So if you're watching this, see if you can, I mean, you won't be able to tell who I am. I'm not going to give my costume away just yet, but yeah, it's a good one. So you've got another little cafe bar there, but that's a hotel cafe bar. We've actually stayed in this big black hotel all the way over there, and that's called Grand Hotel Bali. And you can go up to the roof on there. It's a terrifying experience. You guys know, if you watch the Tokyo videos, I do not like heights. So actually when we stopped there, Katie was a bit younger and the girls went up and I stayed downstairs in the bar. Another little cafe there. Lots of these beachfront cafes are very, very popular. Oh, hey, up there's an ale hop there, yeah. Alley hop. So we'll take a little detour and go in there. Yeah, I thought that was just in the Old Town, to be honest. Let's go in there and have a look because Naomi wants to get some more Crocs. If you've been watching my videos for quite a while, you'll know in Portugal, I went to an ale hop at Alley Hop and yeah, I got some Crocs, some fake Crocs for €10. So there's a Christmas one there, there's this elf on a shelf, elf on a cow that. Okay, for good luck. I'm not going to film people in here, but once Naomi's got her photo, she's going to go in here and go for some, what do they call them? The decorations for your Crocs. That's what she's got to look at. I'm expecting some Christmas decorations for you. Right, let's get in. They've fluffed all the crocs up, and you probably hear they're playing Spanish Christmas music. Feliz Navidad. Now these ones with the fur on are 12 euros. When we were in Portugal, normal ones were 10 euros. Okay, that's alley hop done. 12 euros down the drain. I wish I could tell you it was just 12 euros. Fortunately, she started buying Christmas presents for other people. Anyway, we've got a couple more little bars here. You've got a tattoo shop. You've got Little Bob's. I wonder if there's a Big Bob's. Who remembers that? Big Bob's. Big Bob's Beans. If you watch Max and Paddy, you'll know. You've got a British beach bar terrace there. And, a bar named after you, Naomi.
Huh? Wow.
That's a joke, people. I'm not really abusive. Let's get off here. There. You've got a Sol Beach bar there as well. Of course, this walk along is going to take longer because Naomi is stopping every 2 minutes and taking photos. Probably taking photos of me by the looks of that. It's happy hour in all these bars, by the way. It's always happy hour, isn't it? I mean, who can blame them? It's always happy hour in Benidorm when the weather's like this. Look at this. Wow. I don't know what this one's called here. Artigas 3. Oh, there was an Artigas 2 down the road. This one is Artigas 3. Looks very popular. All these beachfront bars are always going to be popular in this weather though, aren't they? It's absolutely fantastic. No better place than on a beach in the sun. Or in the shade if you're me. Little supermarket there. Supermercado Veracruz. And oh, look at these mobility scooters parked up. Can you drink drive? Can you drink drive on a mobility scooter? You tell me. Little tip for you, people. If you go into the ATM, now everybody will tell you to go to the, get British pounds out and bring them over and go to the market and go to the exchange rate and all that. Let me tell you, these red and blue ATMs, I think they're called CAMEO, I'm butchering that, but I'm telling you now, they are better, unless you bank with Santander, they're better than going up to the actual bank. Yes, there's a fee. All you got to do, this is a tip from me, I do this all the time, all you've got to do is don't accept the conversion and your bank won't charge you much of a fee depending on what bank you're with. I'm with Revolut, this is not sponsored or anything like that, but they charge a 1% fair usage, I think a penny a pound, it's not too bad, and then I think they'll charge you €3.95 or €4.95 to get your money out, which they do that in England, some of them. Up on the left here you've got the Bulldog bar, proper British bar, proper British people. And then right next door you've got El Cachirul. Not as busy as the Bulldog bar, however still a few in it. And then we've got La Bahia, which looks very, very busy, this one. And there's some sort of offer on there. However, it's all in Spanish, so I can't read that, but yeah, very popular. Looks like they do pizzas and things in there as well. Naomi's still way behind there, taking photos. And then we've got a little, this looks like a Mexican restaurant or something. Another beach bar though. Is it Mexican? I don't know. Gringo Coco. Don't know what this is called. It's called King Coco. I thought it was called Gringo Coco. King Coco. Looks alright. Also doing pizzas. Double-sided. Big little bar. Burgers, pizzas, cocktails. Not too bad. A little tattoo shop down the, oh, I lost my camera there. Down the side there. another street to take you up there. You'll have to apologise, I don't know what the street names are, but yeah, I'm sure. Oh, Avenida de Madrid, I'm not sure what that's what the street sign says. And then you've got, what's this, Copacabana, breakfast €9, smoothies. Looks alright, bit of a sun trap there. Few people in, as you'd expect on a Sunday afternoon. More mobility scooters on the outside. Big place that, Copacabana, all the way across there. Not too bad. And then there's a little gap then from all the bars, and you've got some shops there. We've got London supermarket, Natura shop, Las Damas, and another little supermarket. Now the microphone probably won't be picking that up, however, there's fireworks going off. It is Fiesta week, and there's big bangs fireworks going off here. And we're just coming up to the legendary Tiki Beach. Just get past the jungle, and then Tiki Beach looks absolutely bouncy. Now obviously I won't be able to film a lot in here, but because of the copyright music, so I'm going to have to overlay some music on here. So this is the jungle, and then Tiki Beach is just there. So I was actually thinking of going in there, but it's just too mental for us. Well, for me. Yeah, so you've got next door here, this is it Flamingo, what's this called? Cayman bar. But like I said, the copyright music is the big issue with that bar there. Naomi goes and checks every bar's cocktail menu. The beach is a little bit quieter on this end here. Little kids playing, climbing frame here. There is kids playing on it, so I'm not going to be filming that. But yeah, a little bit quieter part of the beach this. Right, the sun's getting to my old napper, so we're going to stop and have a beer in one of these bars that we're coming up to now. We've got a little hotel bar there, the Dunes Commodore, and then La Terraza there. And I think Naomi's going to want a bit of sun. I want a bit of shade while we're having a drink, so we need a half and half sun spot and shade spot. Shouldn't be too hard to find. We've got another bar here, I'm not sure what this is called, restaurant this one. Just says restaurant there. I'm not sure whether this is, it's Les Dunes Suites it's called, I think. Not 100% sure, it looks very nice and a bit fancy. And another one here, Los Ranchos. And a German looking bar here, although they do have the French flag, the Spanish flag and the English flag on here saying breakfast, but it's definitely a German bar this. Bar restaurant. Okay, so earlier when I said Avenida de Madrid, that's obviously what the front's called because that is every street post. So for instance, this sign here by the German bar says Avenida de Cuenca, so that's that road. Get little ice creams on all these little spots. This one is a restaurant, cafe, Los Gemelos. Also a little bit busy, always in the shade, which is good for me. But obviously you can see down there, Naomi's in the sun. Now I've not been to Benidorm in a year, but I actually thought that the Guinness bar here, am I thinking of the right place? I'm sure that I went to a Guinness bar when I came last time and I met a couple of lads who I ended up hanging around with. But yeah, maybe it's a bit further on. We're getting pretty close to the old town now. So yeah, the walk is nearly over. We're definitely stopping for a beer though, so don't go anywhere. Daytona rock bar here. So that's what we do. That looks busy as well. So yeah, this is where I remember. There's a couple of rock bars. There's a lot of clowns in fancy dress there. Remember, there is the biggest fancy dress party in Europe or the world coming up on Thursday. So if you're in Benidorm, come and see me. Right, music issues again, so let's just carry on past here. Right next door to the Daytona, you've got the Jolly Roger, which says up there. It's, hola. It says up there, open in 2024. I got live acts on here from 8 o'clock all the way until 1 in the morning. If you're interested in that, on the beachfront. I keep telling her we're going for a beer and she keeps walking past pubs. I'll have to take charge now. I think the rock and roll bar's here now, what I like. Yeah, let's go in here. Maybe if they get any sun for her. Pinocchio Cafe and Restaurant. And then you've got the Heartbreak American Bar. It's a good boozer that. Play great music. So you've got the White Lion here as well. It looks like they've got a balcony up there. Only problem is you're not going to get a seat. We've left it pretty late. You're not going to get a seat outside. Another Penelope Beach Club here. There's a little table there. 2 Guinness for €8. Not sure. Balcony on that one as well. And, oh my neck, I didn't know this were here. Five Guys. I think you all know what's coming in a future video. Now, I haven't even reviewed Five Guys at home. I have mentioned that I think it's the best UK fast food burger. And now they've got one right here. Look at this. On Benidorm beachfront. Five Guys on a beach. Sounds like a good idea to me. So we've come and stopped in the Penelope bar, and I'll be honest people, it's an absolute shithole. We've come up here onto the balcony thinking it would be really nice, and there's glass everywhere. I've had to just literally sweep up to make a little clear bit for me and Naomi to sit and overlook. It's a nice view. We should have gone next door to the White Horse. Look better, cleaner, and yeah, there's some entertainment. Someone's playing Glasgow Rangers Penny Arcade song down there on whatever it's called. What's the piano on your chest called? I'm not sure. Anyway, let me know in the comments. Look at this view. So the view is one thing, however, look at this. I've had to sweep up all this. So that obviously some people have smashed glasses, smashed sunglasses, there's glass everywhere, salt, obviously too many tequilas, and the people in the bar are just not clearing it up. Anyway, I got a blue WKD and a mixed fruit Copperberg. €9 it was. So in the words of my friend Yorkshire Lee, who I'm going to meet later, cheers everybody.
Come on. Come on now. Where are you from? Bowen! Now, you dance with me, okay? When they start the music, you only follow me, right? Are you ready? People, when I count with energy, everybody clap your hand, okay? My friend, dance with me. In 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that was Penelope's bar, and look, by the looks of it, there's got some sort of dancer on or stripper now, just as well leaving. God damn it, I'm joking. Yeah, like I said in there, the upstairs, a balcony, absolute terrible. I wouldn't advise ever going upstairs, but outside it looks all right. But upstairs, avoid it. So a bit of a quieter vibe a little bit further on down here. You've got Moon Beach there, looks nice and quiet. Selling jacket potatoes there. Pinta di Roma, looks like a little Italian restaurant. Another supermarket there. And I think the Guinness bar is on here as well. Yeah, I can see it there. Some more live shows here at KU Lounge Cafe. Amy Winehouse. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, looks like every night. 9:30, this place. And then you've got the Guinness bar. Looks like some Leeds fans in there. I have been in there. It does an okay pint of Guinness. Right next door to the Guinness bar, you've got Manila. Looks like a nice little seafood restaurant. Seafood's not really my cup of tea. If you've been watching my channel, you'll know that. But this walk very much is. Then over here you've got Tiki Town. So you've got Tiki Beach further back, and then Tiki Town Beach Club. Much more quieter than Tiki Town. I'm surprised Naomi hasn't stopped there, to be honest, because they've got Fat Frog there on the menu, and that's a favourite like cocktail. Tiki Town. And then you've got a Burger King here as well. So that's 2 Burger Kings within a few hundred yards of each other, which is, yeah, must be popular. And then there's actually a Subway here as well. That wasn't there last time I came. Subway down there. Wow. And then another one of these Modas M47 shops. Oh, I lost the light there. Subway. Interesting. And then just down this alley is Aromas, a brew with a view, a British cafe. Apparently, this has got one of the best breakfasts here. So, although them seagulls can do one. Although breakfast is included in my hotel, I will be going out for a breakfast at least. I was going to do the Uncle Ron's breakfast challenge, but I may do the go try that Aromas, because I've got no chance of finishing the breakfast challenge. But let me know if you want to see that. The fireworks are going off now. We're getting closer to the old town again. We've got the City Sports Bar here. Looks good. So this is, I think this is the first road up to the old town. You've got Rico Cafeteria here. And this looks very, very busy. It is Fiesta week, like I said earlier in the video. So yeah, always very, very busy on here. But we're going to go up to the viewpoint up here, because that's the perfect place to end this video. We're going to carry on all the way on here and go up to the viewpoint up there by Sherry's Bar and end this one. You've got Nabab here. Apparently been here since 1974. Big screens out on the on these as well if you want a little bit of shade and watching the football. Right next to a little tapas bar here, La Santa Maria. And don't panic, on this trip I will be trying some tapas. I am going to, I've got a tip off, but we'll talk about that in a future video. I've got a real tip off from a local. Coming to the end of the front now, you've got a Maui Gastro Lounge here, which is very, very much more chilled out and relaxed as we enter like the old town here. And a little pizza bar here. Yes, Spasso Restaurant Italiano Pizza Bar. And that is about all she wrote, as we are now at the end of the front. So you go up here to the old town, and we're going to go up here and take a left and go up by the church and up to the viewing point, and we'll finish up the video. Okay, so I've just left Naomi taking photos of this. The church is all opened up. That is the way to the viewpoint. It looks very, very sunny up there. However, I'm going to end this video here at this little viewpoint because we can see the whole beachfront that we have just walked together. Look at that for a view. Benidorm in November. Okay, thank you for joining me on this little, well, it's just a walk, isn't it? We just had a little walk, well, not a little walk, all the way on there, a little bit of a beer. Yeah, this is Benidorm, Sunday the 9th of November. Would you believe it? It's absolutely incredible weather. We were so lucky. It's Fiesta week. Like I said, if you've seen me in Benidorm, come and say hello. And that's all from me today. Now, I have stopped short of coming up into the old town because I'm going to do that on a different video. And yeah, there's lots to see in there. And like I said, I've got a little bit of a hidden gem, a bit of a tip off about the best tapas and the cheapest tapas, which is always good for a Dino video. And yeah, so it should be lots and lots of fun. So make sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. And me and Naomi are just going to go and have a little explore now before she goes home, unfortunately. So we've only got a couple of hours left. So I'm going to put the camera away and spend it with my missus. And yeah, see you guys on the next one, where I might go for breakfast in the morning. We will see. Bye bye.